Hello and welcome to second part of Law Facts Q&A. But before we begin, I want to say that I'm pretty annoyed at you all. Didn't you all watch my Law Facts video or something? Or at least my ideal TTTE&F characters videos? Lots of questions today will be ignored. Let's begin. What are the bases for Francis and the engines of 8 alternative bases? I don't know who the hell Francis is, and engines of 8 doesn't exist in my AU. Well, I mean, they are existed, but they never got all together on one railway. I mean, there was a B16 called Rob, or B17 called Yandel, or Raven A2 called Gregory. They are existed, but they never get together on one railway. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But some of the characters from Engines of 8 actually survived to this day in my AU. Well, I mean, not in my AU, they are survived, actually. Jackie is a preserved 1369. Tom is a preserved J69, number 87. Paul is 11243, and Jamie is 4123, and he's not in the best state at the moment. Is the Northwestern Railway, Canterlot and Dream Valley Railway and 8 Mapples good friends, and where are the 8 Mapples located? As I just said, the engines of 8 doesn't exist in my AU, but Northwestern and Canterlot and Dream Valley are good friends, yes. Do the engines age? Yes, but their age doesn't make any sense. It works completely random. Does Diesel 10 exist? Yes, kind of. In my AU, Diesel 10 is still a BR Class 42 warship, number D810, Cocaine. Yeah, he's pretty embarrassed about his name. Because of that, Cocaine preferred to be called 10. He's bought by the Northwestern Railway in 1973, the year when the real Cocaine is scrapped. Now, he's working on fast passenger trains on the Kirk-Ronan branch line. Do any of the engines hate each other, and if they do, who are they? Well, I mean, Thomas used to hate literally everyone except Edward and Toby, but he's over it now. Do they get to choose what color they are painted, and does the color they wear depends on what job they do? Well, of course, that's how the paint job on the real locomotives work. If it's a passenger engine, they paint it in one color. If it's a goods engine, they paint it in the other color. In my AU, the passenger engines painted in Northwestern blue, goods engines painted in Northwestern green, and mixed traffic engines painted in Northwestern red. Just like in the original, actually. Does the Coldy manager care about his engines? Yeah, you can pretty much say that. For starters, Godred is not dead in my AU. Who was the first of the main Arsdale trio arrived? All 3 of them at the same time. Have any engines died on Sodor, and if so, who are they? A few 700 class 060s were scrapped with the permission of Midland Railway, but that's really not important. The biggest loss of the Northwestern Railway is 3439 City of Kelsthorpe. In 1961, he sacrificed himself in order to save the Northwestern Railway from bankrupt. The engines are surprised how calm he is about it. He said that some engines can't escape death. I'm supposed to be on the other world long before, he would said, back in 1930s. I'm simply tired, he said. I want to go. Can engines go row in your cannon if have no one own them? Well, I don't see why not. What is your ideal take on the mid-Sodor engines? Albert is a Falcon, and Tim is based on the Clogger Valley steam trams. The rest are the same. What is your AU for Eric? Just come on, we all know Eric, we all love Eric, we all adore Eric. So I just had to have him in my AU. Eric is still an LNER V1 or V3, I don't know, they look exactly the same. I'm not decided yet which exact member of the class Eric could be. I think maybe 2912, maybe? He first worked as a station pilot at Vickerstown on trial, and now he's in charge of the farm trains. How many CGI engines exist in your AU? Ryan, Hero, and Luke. How many of the pre-grouping engines still exist? 10. If you count Thomas, Edward, and Henry. Does Barry exist? Yes, he is. Are Mighty Mac and Little Giant the same engine? No, Mighty Mac is two separate single Furleys. Bases for Bill and Ben the same, Boko the same, Daisy the same, Bear the same, Mavis, you don't gonna believe this, the same. However, Diesel is a British Rail Class 11, Paxton is a 09, Sydney is still a Class 08, Ari, Bird, Splatter, Dodge, still a Class 08, Salty, the same, Norman, doesn't exist in my AU, and Harvey is this. I have no idea what it is, but I like it.